Hello.
Welcome back to an episode. We are again next to a quest start thingy. It's a Scorched Debt Ledger. Debt. Because this is how it's written, and this is how we pronounce it. Smoldering book wrapped in leather. I, Andreea of Lyruk's Overlook, offer a debt in exchange for my deepest desires. May this ledger be bound until my desires are granted, or upon my death. Whichever comes first. Signed, Andreea of Lyruk's Overlook. And now what? Pick up the Scorched Debt Ledger.
What is your deepest desire? Write your name within these pages, and you will have it.
How strange. The name in this ledger. Andreea of Lyruk's Overlook. Perhaps they know more.
Oh, right there. Perfect. Let's just trigger the shrine. There may not be any enemies nearby. Come on, let me use some shortcuts. Yeah, sometimes you do get the conduit shrine. Why is that the one with the chains next to it? Like, I don't want this to be the one with the chains. That kind of makes no sense. I want this to be like a lightning strike thing. Lightning bolt. That would make more sense. Or like some kind of a laser pointer icon. Whatever. That could also help too. But anyway. There's also an event down there. Let's see how quickly I can finish that. Oh, I may not be the only one doing that mission now. Let's see. What do we have here? Andreea the Shadow. Why does this ledger have your name in it?
No! I never should have swiped that bloody thing from Ked Bardu. Oh, what does it take me?
Well, yeah, that backfired.
What? This book. There is some evil lurking within. Andreea said she found it in Ked Bardu.
Not the only one extremely over level. So yeah, Ked Bardu. Bum 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 bum. Let's seek some answers. Where do we go? Ah, over here. Next to the stash. Do we just place it in there and let it be? No. Urgem. Have you heard anyone speaking of this book?
Try Svea, down in the barbarian quarter. I think I saw her reading one time. Didn't you?
There. Ah, come on. I just wanted to click in there, not to advance it. Okay. Sorry about that. That kind of backfired. Could you maybe abandon a quest? No, definitely not gonna do that. Bollocks. Really wanted to listen to that. That's the problem of like switching into and out of games sometimes. If there's a skip button and this is the left click button. Actually, it shouldn't be left click. It should be a different kind of button. It should be something that's not the first thing to press. Like enter or something.
Can only watch so much.
Okay. Let's just talk to Svea. Do you recognize this book?
No chance. Looks like it's a boring read anyway. Just a list of names. Try Setsgi the healer. She's got stacks of books that are just lists of things.
Okay, by the way, have you read that book? A leather-bound ledger that is singed in on the edges. Each page is filled with debts. However, most of the names are scorched and illegible. The next readable entry reads Lyruk of Ked Bardu. Wait a minute. So it goes down one name after another. That's kind of weird. Have you seen this book before?
Spirit, save me. It can't be. My brother, Lyruk.
He is an archaeologist. He found that cursed thing on a dig. He said that it whispered to him, told him it would grant him any wish. I begged Lyruk to destroy it, but he refused to listen. If anyone knows more about that thing, it's him. He's camping out in the Crown of Fiends.
Okay, very close by, very neat. And how do we actually see through this mask? We have to be blind almost all the time. Okay, let's go through the northern entrance. Entrance, exit, pass, actually. Oh, our potion is still going strong. Yeah, find Lyruk. Is there a way for us? I think I know where he is. Let's just quickly get rid of that. Okay. Let's just raise the effigies. That's number one. There we go. Number two. And number three, because we can. There we go. Oh no, wait, we got 50 seconds. Oh, no. Ah, please don't teleport away from me. There we go. Easy mode. Ah. Again, we can interact with those slain merchants. Ooh. Nice, what do we got? Gain bonus amount to your next earthen bulwark. For each enemy you crowd control, up to a maximum of 100%. Interesting. +1 to earthen bulwark as well. That's a nice bonus. That's also something new. I haven't found this kind of aspect before, I think. Bonus amount, like... Yeah, this is just the shield that would increase from it. But the thing is, the shield value or barrier values or whatever, they also increase the damage that happens once the shield breaks. That's also a nice addition to that ability. Okay, we're still looking for the guy. Crowd of Fiends. Did I ever... That's just a miner, that's probably not him. I mean, didn't I explore the area long enough to... Maybe there. Okay. Let's look at all of the nook and crannies real quick. Or maybe next to the cliff also. Something is definitely off with the drop rate here. I'm getting littered with this stuff. Hurricane damage is increased by... Ah, there we go. Each second while active. So... It has no ceiling, meaning that the longer we can keep Hurricane active, the better. And in this case, the best way would be to have Hurricane inactivated. And then to use Boulder multiple times, maybe. In order to trigger a secondary Hurricane. And so on and so forth. I just don't know if it would count as like the same one. or if it would still count as one hurricane. Meaning that there's like one instance of hurricane and it is just active for, let's say, 8 seconds. But if you overlap a second instance with hurricane that you trigger with, I don't know how, then it does not increase the damage past like 8 seconds. It may even go up and down, so it starts with like 0 damage bonus. Then you just have to wait again. It would be nice if for some reason you could just, yeah, that it's just one variable that just increases as long as the effect of hurricane stays active, and not for the instance of hurricane itself. That would be quite nice. Okay, so we found Lyruk. What do you know of this ledger?
I knew it would find its way back to me somehow. I found it when I was cataloging an old tomb. It said my family would never be hungry again. But now I owe it my soul. So I hid it and tried to forget about it. Looks like it found itself another willing debtor after me. Do what I should have done from the start. Toss it in the fire and turn it to ash.
Okay. But what will happen afterwards? What happens to the debtors? Oh, this is just so awesome. Oh, it's also an axe. Hurricane, 18%. Yeah, you can do like 36% each second for 8 seconds. Which is... I don't even know how much that is. That is a lot. 36% each second for 8 seconds. That's like 360 minus 72. So it's like 200 something full. Actually, you can make a hurricane build, storm hurricane build. The only question is just how would you reset the hurricane skill? That's the only question. Because you want this thing active almost all the time, right? The only way that you can do this is with... Wait a minute, look at that. It's usually a 2-second cooldown thing. I do have cooldown somewhere, don't I? Oh. And that's 7%. Roughly 10. Don't know if I have like more cooldown reduction somewhere. Just an accident or something. That's the only one. Okay, so 7%. 10% would be 2 seconds, so it's roughly half, so 1.5, 1.4, yeah. Interesting. Anyway, let's burn the ledger. We are now...
Pathetic.
We are now approaching the introduction of cooldown to the damage, meaning that the lower we can get that, the more we can do. That's actually pretty sweet. So now, what else can we do to destroy the ledger?
I suppose we could summon the demon who owns the ledger. You'll have to slay him before he can collect. Here, give me the book.
Why don't we just write that as a wish in there? Wouldn't that be a way to kind of cheese the demon out? Wish the demon into existence? Summon the demon.
All right. I know that I would like to see my family again. Spirits, forgive me.
Alright, come on, onwards.
Orrostus, I summon thee! Come forth and collect what you are owed!
Whoa, that's picky.
Did you truly think you could make a deal with the burning hells and escape the flames?
No! I failed to save you. I'm so sorry. At least the ledger is no more.
What just happened? Was there actually a way to save him?
All right. I know that I would like to see my family again. Spirits, forgive me.
If I were to place barrier in here, I would be fine, but this does not work.
Orrostus, I summon thee! Come forth and collect what you are owed!
At last.
Come on.
Did you truly think you could make a deal with the burning hells and escape the flames?
No!
Well, that one kind of backfired. Anyway. Let's inspect them real quick. I really want to know. They got sacred items, of course. They're already much higher. Oh, come on. Each one of them above the threshold at least. Nope. Exceptions, of course. Oh. The core skill hits 5 or more enemies. So much of your resource cost is refunded. Wow. Okay, question, why do they... because of this as a class. I don't know why I can't have like 2 different kinds of weapon in there. Maybe the flip for this only works for, let's say... Yeah, only for barbarians and rogues also, because they're just the war weapon-oriented ones. Or maybe I just have not figured out a system to do that yet. Who knows? Maybe you can only do this once you have finished the game. That could also be true. So we're definitely going to place these 2 items in our stash. We're not going to dismantle them also.
Precious stones. Beautifully cut.
This just goes over here. And the other 2 things just go into our little collection. Nice. And that's where they can basically rot. Okay. Now we can end this episode. And maybe there are a few more side missions around. Also, wait a minute. I did explore all of this, which is perfect. Then I could continue with there. That's also a large area that I need to do. But then there's also this one here. Oh, and the PvP thing. But that's the one that's adjacent, so I'm definitely going to continue with the area over there. So fates, whatnot. That's where we are going to continue. So that means let's end it for today. Until next time then, like and subscribe as usual, and
Goodbye.
ta-ta.